Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. I hope I didn't make everybody yawn. Crappy the craps man here. Regression obsession. On my way back from Cherokee up in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. Well, my plan was to go trout fishing this morning, but I had to be back by around 1 or 2, so I didn't get to go. I ended up staying. I got at the casino around 6:30 maybe. Yeah, yesterday evening, and it is now 10:30, and I've probably been driving 30 minutes, so I was there the whole time playing. I was grinding it out, but I ended up cashing out at 1,000. I bought in at 500. I never went below 400. Every time I got low, I went to that cold table. But I'm telling you, the tables were not cold. I was up close to 15. I didn't count it exactly, but I'm assuming I was really close to 15 at my highest point. And then I just got tired at the end, and I seen I was right at getting me my orange chip. I put a picture of it in a little comment thing on the Anything Craps Facebook group. If you haven't joined that yet, it's Anything with a capital A, small c, Craps, and it's a group. And we started it last week, and I don't know how many members we have now. I haven't checked, but every day it grows, like 10 members, 20 members, 5 members every day. I think it's going to be really good. And what I mainly wanted that thing for, and we have some great admins on there that are really positive and trying to make this thing go. But the other groups, they all have all these rules and everything. We really don't have any rules other than, everybody get along, and as long as what you're posting has to do with craps, let's post it, and even some guys on there that aren't YouTubers make their own videos and put on there, and I think that's really cool. So if you got an iPhone and a practice thing, you can make your own video, play one of my strategies or somebody else's, or invent your own. Heck, if you make a good one, I'll put it and give you credit for it on my channel. I'm always looking for good stuff, maybe I can get some good ideas, and everybody can kind of help each other make it better, Well, back to the casino thing. I met some really good people there. And I told them about the Facebook group, so I hope a couple of you guys join up if you remember me. I never really caught their names, but there was this one guy there. I called him, what did I call him? Captain Consistent. Now, I'm telling you, he threw the dice 10 times, and I bet the lowest was maybe 6 times before the 7 out, but most of the time he was 8 to 12, and he had a couple exceptional rolls that were pretty long. Man, I had a long one. I had one long one early when I got there, and that was just random throwing. You know how Crappy gets some mojo going once in a while. I had one of those. Everybody made a bunch of money on it. And then I'm sorry, I gotta watch the road. I can't look at y'all. Hey, I don't want to have a wreck here. But then this morning, man, we had a good table. I moved to the $10 table, and we'll get to the tables here in a minute. But we had a table of all good shooters, man. Everybody came in late at night, I guess, and we were getting some good rolls, and it was awesome. I had one that I don't think it was 40 minutes long, but it was at least 30 minutes. And I even got a $50 tip, which I put it on the field and lost it. But a guy said, "Man, awesome roll," and I made a buttload of money, and he came and gave me $50. Crappy got some money. Crappy's a professional now. He makes money. There we go. But it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. And there was this older black gentleman there. He was right next to me, and we talked for a long time. And I told him about the group. I hope he joins up. If you join up, send me a message. I never really got his name, but other than that, they had $15 tables. There was no $25 table. I was surprised. And they had one $10 table, and there was 3 per side. The only thing I didn't like is, well, the pit boss on the $10 table. He's pretty cool though. He gave me some good comps. And by the way, guys, when you're there, joke around with him about, hey man, comp me good, you know. And I did. And Cindy just told me we got another offer for going to Mississippi again, and from this trip. So I just mentioned to him, man, I sure would like to go to Mississippi, and there we got one. I don't know if he had anything to do with it or if it was just in the thing, but he spent some time on the screen there. I'm not sure what the deal was, but the cold table did really good for me. Like if I noticed I was getting down a little bit, I would just switch over to that. But it even did good on a couple long rolls. Those combats hit and all that, but that damn don't pass. I got to find a way to get that don't pass out of there. And I'm glad I wasn't hedging on the 10 and 4. I never seen so many 4s and 10s hit. It was just yeah, and I wasn't on it, and this was right before I left. I hit an all tall small, but I was not on it. Everyone else was so happy, man. But I think there was 3 hit, because you know the screen for that, you know. I think there was 3 hit throughout the course of the 12 to 14 hours that I was there. But I'm running on no sleep, limited coffee, and I've got to go home, fill my cooler up with beer, and go out on the lake and float around in the sunshine. It's hell being crappy, I'll tell you. It really is. But anyway, I'm rambling on now, but I guess I ain't really got anything better to do. I'll post this in a little bit. I'm still in the mountains right now. There's not much service up here. If you haven't been to Cherokee, you should come check it out. It's pretty cool, man, and really some good people there. Oh, and I got something else to say before I go. I don't want to hear nothing about me being a bad dealer. I've only been doing it for 3 months. I had 2 of the worst dealers on the planet. Terrible. They couldn't even figure out how to pay me $49 when I drop them $1 on Suite 49. I was like, oh, and oh yeah, I threw them for a serious loop on the, you know how when I played the Suite 49 and the cold table at the same time, I did that a lot, and some of the dealers just flipped their gourd or couldn't quite comprehend why I was leaving a come bet there and not using the place bet for odds, which I could have done that, yes, but it really pays out to almost the same dang thing. But the main reason I won't do it is because of the 4 chip rule, keeping the 4 chips. I don't want to get it all mixed in and then I'll be in a mess, you know. So, but anyway, it threw a couple of them for a loop. One of them just basically had to shut down her whole side and try to understand it, and the pit boss was getting on her butt. Come on, let's go. it was pretty cool. But well, crappy didn't crap out. I'm still down from the last trip though, you know. I'm a little bit, but I put a dent in it, and I went in there with utmost confidence in what I could do. Oh, and I could go on with one more thing. If you want to hang around, go ahead and hang around. If you think I'm rambling, whatever. But the cold table played with the feed the 6 and 8. I made the most money of the whole thing on that. It worked so good, and it really did, man. I think I built up the 8 to 150 or something like that, somewhere in there, and I hit it twice. That's when I was up at my highest point, and then kind of made a gradual fall back down. And I would say in the morning hours I never got below 900 bucks, you know. So I was up, and then I went when I got to 1,000, I was like, this is a good stopping point. Give me my orange chip. And I gave the dealers the rest of the money I had on there. It seemed like I did really good when I tipped the dealers. There was a couple dealers I didn't want to tip though, but I mean, there were some that were bad, really bad. I mean, how can you not? If you've got 42 on the 8, okay, and it hits, and you throw one in front of you, and they're trying to figure out how to pay you, and you said, you know, just kind of give me the 2 green chips, you know. well anyway, crappy didn't crap out, and I hope you don't crap out. And anything craps, join the group, you guys. It's totally different, I'm telling you. And we're doing some fun stuff on there, and you can really post anything to do with craps. All right, Crappy says, don't crap out.